Hello friends, in the previous sessions we have learned about the comparable interface which sort the data in the natural order. Java API provides the another way to sort the data in the natural order which is a comparator. Using the comparator same we can sort the data in natural order. It comes under Java util package. Comparator interface contains two methods. One is a compare, which takes two arguments as a object 1 and object 2, and another is a equals. First method compare, which takes the two argument, will compare these two objects with each other and return the result as an integer 1, -1 and 0. If it is equal, then return 0. If it is greater than, then it return 1, and if it is less than, it return -1. Same as the equals method is used to check the equality of the comparator object. Okay, so we can see the public void sort. Okay, within the collections method we have a sort method. When we are using the comparator, so we are creating the comparator class. The instance of the comparator we have to pass to sort the list. We will see the example, then you may get a clear idea how we can sort using the comparator. But Java already have a comparable interface, so what is the need of the comparator and why it is added in the collection API package? If you want to sort the data in a multiple criteria, like sort the data on the basis of the name, sort the data on the basis of the salary, if you want to sort the data on the basis of the employee ID, or if you want to sort the data on the basis of the address, if you have a different type of criteria, in that scenario, in that case, comparator will be a good option to select it. In the other hand, when we are using the comparable, so we are directly implement the comparable and check the single object with our current object. We already seen our previous example. You are aware about that. If you have not seen, so please go and see the comparable, so you can get the perfect answer, or you are properly understand about the what is the comparable and comparator. So let's see the example of the comparator. I have a class of employee detail which contains the ID, name and salary. Okay, I would like to sort the employee details data on the basis of the name as well as on the basis of the salary. Okay, so I have created a new class as an employee name comparator, which implement the comparator and compared it if employee name compared to employee2.name, and it is returning the result as a 1, -1 and 0, and sort the string data for us. Similarly, I have created another class, employee salary comparator, which is again implements the comparator, which having a compare and similar logic I have put within it. If salary is equal, then return 0. If employee 1 salary is greater than, then return 1. Or if employee 1 salary is less than, then return -1. Okay, now let's see our execution class. I have just fill up the data within the employee, then set it into the list. This is a basic thing. Now I just print the unsorted data and check. I am passing within the collections sort method. This is my employee list, or sort the data on the basis of the employee name and sort it. So let's see what's our result is come. Now you can see that this is our data which is unsorted, and now alphabetically order it is sorting the data for us on the basis of the employee name. Again, now I would like to sort the data on the basis of employee salary. Let's see how it's work. Now you can see the salary, it is sorting the data on the basis of the salary. Hope you like this video. Please share it with your friends and share your knowledge with us also. Thank you so much. Please subscribe. Thanks.